I thought I had more time. So many things left unsaid.
Every evening, as the sun begins to set, a fragile old man walks slowly through a quiet park. His steps are careful, almost as if time itself has made him weak. In his hand, he carries nothing, no phone, no book, just memories. He reaches the same bench, old, broken, slightly tilted, and sits down. He looks to his right at the empty space beside him, and then he smiles. "I'm here. I didn't come late today." People walking by slow down. Some look confused. Some feel uncomfortable, because to them, he is talking to no one. But to him, that space is not empty. "Do you remember?" He closes his eyes, and the world changes. Years ago, this park was full of life. Children running, birds singing, and there she was, sitting on that same bench, wearing a simple blue dress, reading a book. Her hair moved gently with the wind. He stood there, watching for longer than he should have, nervous but unable to leave. Finally, he gathered courage. "Excuse me, can I sit here?" She looked up and smiled. That smile was the beginning of everything. "We didn't fall in love instantly." He laughs softly. "You were too stubborn, and I too shy." They met again and again. Conversations grew longer. Silences became comfortable. They talked about everything: dreams, fears, future. Sometimes they said nothing at all, just sat there watching the sunset. And somehow that was enough. One evening, the sky turned golden. The air was calm. He held her hand for the first time. His voice trembled. "Will you stay forever?" She looked at him, not surprised, not unsure, just peaceful. "I already have." That day, two lives became one. "We built a small life." He smiles gently. "A small house, small dreams, but big happiness." Their daughter was born, a tiny little thing with her mother's smile. They named her Anu. The house filled with laughter again. Days became brighter. Nights felt warmer. Everything felt complete. But life doesn't ask before it changes. One day she fell sick. At first it seemed small, just a fever. But slowly it became something more, something serious. Hospital visits, tests, silence. He sat beside her, holding her hand, just like the first day. But this time he was afraid. "Don't go." His voice broke. She looked at him, smiling softly. "You'll be okay." He shook his head. "No, I won't." But she didn't reply, because that was the last moment. The house became quiet, too quiet. The walls felt empty. Even the air felt heavy. He tried to stay strong for his daughter, but every night he broke down. So one day he came back to the park, to the bench, to her. Every evening he sits there and talks about everything. "Anu is growing up. She looks just like you. Today I cooked. It didn't taste good." He laughs alone, then goes silent. Why did you leave so soon? One evening, someone stopped, a young woman. She didn't walk away. She stood there, listening. Every word, every pause, every emotion. Tears slowly rolled down her face. Baba. The old man froze. That voice. He turned slowly and saw her, his daughter, all grown up, standing there, crying. She walked toward him, sat beside him in that empty space that was never empty, held his hand. I've been watching you. I didn't know how to talk to you, but I heard everything. He looked at her with tears, with disbelief, with love. You listened? She nodded. Every day. The next evening, he still came to the bench. But this time, he didn't talk to memories. He talked to her. And she listened and smiled. Some love never leaves. It just waits to be heard again.